So you've decided to install World of Warships. In the name of wargaming, myself and the whole community, I want to welcome you. You've made a great choice. This is a fantastic game and will bring you a lot of fun and roller coaster of emotions. This series of guides step by step will teach you how to play World of Warships. In this episode number 1, I will tell you important things about settings and layout of the game. So, my name is Lamzes and I will be your guide through World of Warships in 2024. Without further ado, let's start. Don't press battle yet. Go to the top left corner of your screen, choose settings and go to HUD and change your crosshair to dynamic. Probably you've got set it on static, but it's not good. Change it to dynamic as soon as you start playing. And then you go to interface, view, and you change it to full. The rest of settings you can leave like this. This is the only one I would change. The switch off the team lineups. I don't know what platform you're using to play World of Warships. Is it console or PC? And I don't know what's your graphic cards or audio card. So I will not tell you how to set your graphics and audio. But I can show you mine. I've got very old computer, so these are my graphics settings. And these are my audio settings. The only thing I will recommend is go to the display, and especially for old people and for people with good computers with high graphics resolution, you will change UI scale to whatever you want. I've got 125% because I want to see the buttons I'm pressing during the battle, but you can go even further, increase it to 150 or just leave it on 100. And now you need to learn controls. I will not talk about it because you should learn it by yourself. Now let's go back. You go to equipment, and no, don't buy the modules. It's completely unnecessary. Don't select any flags. What you do, you switch off reordering and auto purchase of flags. Yeah, switch it off, because if you have it on, it might drain your gold. I don't know what's your setting, but sometimes they auto purchase this for gold or sometimes for credits. So in order to not lose your credits and doubloons unnecessary, just switch it off. And then you go to exterior and you do the same. You switch off auto purchase. My advice to you, don't use flags, modules or camos until you reach tier 5 of ships. It's complete waste of money and will slow your progress into the tech tree. Now you go to clans and try to find the clan with as much naval base progress as possible. Having proper clan from the beginning can speed up your leveling process by 10 or 15%, makes ships cheaper to run and cheaper to buy, and gives you 10 to 15% bonus to XP you receive from playing game. So it's worth it to have a clan, especially at the beginning. Now we go back to port. You can select your commander now. You've got a choice of few or maybe not. If you don't, you can just recruit one, and I really recommend to take the basic training, because 900,000 credits or 1500 doubloons is ridiculous, especially on tier 1 to 4. So don't bother, just take the basic training. Now escape. And the last thing I want to talk is economic bonuses. And again, on tier 1 to 4 ships, I recommend just not to use any of them. You will have plenty occasions to use them on the ships that they can really make a difference. At the beginning, just switch off auto purchase so you won't waste your doubloons and credits unnecessarily, and don't bother with them. Okay, it's been 9 years since I started playing this game, so I don't know what's the default setting here, but you should go here and change your battle type to co-op battle. You don't have any skills, so playing random battles will just hinder your statistics overall in the long run. So change it to co-op battle and have some fun. It really doesn't matter which of tier 1 ships you will play. They are all a lot of fun. So play 100 battles or so with tier 1s, as many of them as possible, and then you can make a decision which tech tree line you should grind now. Okay, now, a few frequently asked questions. Captain skills. You don't have to worry about captain skills until you play ships of tier 5 or more. And this game evolved through the years, and now for every class of ships you've got recommended skills on captain skill tree. So you can go there, or you can watch other guides I will make in future. Now, more things about the layout of the game and things you should watch out. Armory. Every single day you should go to Armory and you should look for free stuff. You've got it here in the corner, and if you take it for free you will get special economic bonuses. So you press this, you can open it or not, and now you see the clock running down. So after 16 hours and 50 minutes you will get free stuff again. So I play mostly in mornings, so every single time I log in I will go to Armory and look for free daily stuff. Next, event pass. You can unlock rewards because this top row of rewards you will get regardless if you play premium account or not, or if you pay for it or not. It's free stuff. But the bottom row is to pay it for. So should you unlock it? And my answer is no. It costs 2,500 doubloons, so it's around $8. So it's too much for me, and frankly it's not worth it. It's only 3 million credits and few signals, so it's a waste of money. So don't bother with paying for events, stuff like this. Dockyard. Again, most of these things you will get for free. So you do the combat missions and you progress in your dockyard progression tree until you get to level 18, I think, because every single time Wargaming do this money grab and they don't let you finish dock without paying doubloons for last 2 stages. So if there is a good ship I will buy it for doubloons, like I did with Wisconsin, but most of the time Dockyard final reward is not worth it, so I don't bother. Just pure money grab. Battle passes and stuff like this, it's just wargaming money grab, so unless you've got unlimited funds and resources, just skip it. Combat mission, well, don't bother with it because they are about ships tier 5 and more, so nothing for you now. Campaign, yes, this is thing you should select and try to progress. There is like 5 campaigns, and 2 of them has a final reward, good captains, Yamamoto Isoroku and Halsey. And you should do all of them, starting with the first one. If you've got normal account, you've got only 2 missions at a time, but with premium time you've got 3 of them. It doesn't really matter. Sooner or later you will do all of these tasks. One thing you need to remember, you need to have at least 3 classes of ships. 1 destroyer, 1 cruiser and 1 battleship, because these campaigns are constructed in such a way that without having at least 3 classes of ships, you cannot complete them. So that's why I always recommend, when you decide to grind lines, you should grind at least 1 DD, 1 cruiser and 1 battleship line, and preferably 2 of them. 1, if you got 6 lines leveling at the same time, you can abuse this 50% bonus for the first win of the day. Because you play 2 destroyers, you win 2 games, 2 cruisers, you win 2 games, 2 battleships, you win 2 games. This way you played 6 games, ideally you won 6 of them, and you will get 50% bonus XP. And the second thing is these campaigns, because if you played ships tier 5 or above, you will progress these campaigns sooner or later, you will finish them and you will get the rewards. Festive rewards. If you got ships tier 5 and above, yes, it's worth to play it. For every 1000 base XP you get in the battle, you can unlock rewards out of 5 ships you possess. So yes, it's good, but not for the beginners, because you don't have ships tier 5 and more. Now, containers. Every single day it's reseated, and when you play the game you get XP, not the base XP or total XP. If your total XP exceeds 2000, you get 1 container, 12,500 you get the second one, and if you exceed 37,000 per day XP, you will get 3 containers per day. And if you are leveling 6 lines like I suggested, 2 destroyer lines, 2 cruiser lines and 2 battleships lines, by the time you win 1 game per day on each of these ships, you should be at least at 12,500 XP, and preferably exceed 37,000, so you will get 2 containers or maybe 3 containers per day. Yes, that's basically sums up basic information you have to have about this game in vanilla version. Now go play the game and have fun. If you found this content helpful and informative, please consider leaving a like and a comment down below. And of course, if you want, you can subscribe. Make my day. Remember, every new subscriber makes my day. And this is it for the first episode of this series. In the next one I will be talking about mods used in this game. Thanks for watching, and of course, see you in the next one.